How should you invest a Roth IRA? It is January 2026. The contribution limits just went up to $7,500 and you are feeling nervous. You have the cash sitting in your bank account right now, maybe from a year-end bonus or just aggressive saving. You know you should max out your Roth IRA, but then you open your phone. You see headlines about trade wars, the Fed, and market volatility, and you freeze. So you tell yourself, I'll play it safe. I'll just transfer $625 a month. I'll dollar cost average. That's the responsible thing to do, right? Wrong. Well, mostly wrong. You are doing the right thing for your anxiety, but you are doing the wrong thing for your taxes. By drip feeding that money from your bank account, you are literally volunteering to pay taxes you don't owe. Here's the thing. Most people confuse saving with investing, and it costs them hundreds of dollars a year. If you're someone who wants to build tax-free wealth but feels paralyzed by all the scary market headlines right now, make sure to hit the subscribe button if this helps you out. Today, I'm going to show you the hybrid strategy. It's a way to get the psychological safety of dollar cost averaging without giving the IRS a tip they didn't ask for. So look, the standard advice is don't time the market. If you dump all $7,500 in today and the market drops 10% next week because of some crazy tariff news, you're gonna feel terrible. I get that. So the logical alternative is dollar cost averaging, DCA, buying a little bit every month to smooth out the ride. But here's what most people don't realize. There are two steps to funding a Roth IRA. Moving the money from your bank to the account, then using that money to buy stocks, like an S&P 500 fund. When you keep your $7,500 in a regular high-yield savings account and only transfer $625 a month, that money is earning interest in your bank, maybe 4% or 5%. That sounds great, right? Until tax season, because the IRS is going to tax you on every single penny of that interest. You are building wealth in a taxable environment when you have a tax-free shelter right next door. Here's where it gets really interesting. You can have your cake and eat it too. You just have to separate funding from investing. Here's the strategy. Instead of dripping the money in, I want you to transfer the entire $7,500 into your Roth IRA today. But wait, you might be thinking, I just said the market might crash. Relax. I didn't say invest it all today. I said transfer it. When you move cash into a Roth IRA at Fidelity, Vanguard, or Schwab, it doesn't automatically buy stocks. It lands in something called a settlement fund, usually a money market fund. And here's the magic trick. Right now, those settlement funds are paying basically the same interest rate as your savings account. Let's say 4.5%. But because it is inside a Roth IRA, that interest is 100% tax-free. Let's look at the numbers. If you leave $7,500 in your bank account and drip it in over 12 months, that cash earns interest. The IRS takes roughly 20 to 30% of that interest, depending on your tax bracket. If you move that $7,500 into your Roth settlement fund immediately, it earns the same interest, but the IRS gets zero. You keep it all. Then, and this is the key, you set up an automatic investment inside the Roth IRA. You tell the brokerage, take $625 from my settlement fund every month and buy the S&P 500. You still get to dollar cost average, you still get protection from a market crash, but your waiting cash is earning tax-free interest instead of taxable interest. So let's recap the game plan for 2026. Step 1. Don't let fear keep your cash on the sidelines. Step 2. Transfer the max, or whatever you have, into your Roth IRA immediately. Let it sit in the settlement fund. Step 3. Set up a recurring trade to buy your funds monthly. You get the peace of mind of dollar cost averaging and the tax benefits of a lump sum. It's the perfect hedge against a volatile year. Here's my challenge to you. Log into your brokerage account tonight. Check if you have cash sitting in your checking account that's destined for your Roth IRA. If you do, move it. Stop paying taxes you don't owe. Let's improve together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.